It's me, Kristy Lee. Excuse me, my voice keeps wanting to go out. I just filmed the drawing for the giveaway, and while that is uploading, I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys. I haven't been on in a few days. I think I mentioned in the video that I put up yesterday that I went through some stuff. Nothing major. I just, from time to time, just get into these kind of, what do they call those? Ebb and flow. Or no, ebb and flow would be like that. Peaks and lows. What do you call that? Is this video messing up? Anyway, sometimes I may not actually go into a depression, but I get a little depressed and I don't know, I just kind of, I don't know if I feeling bored or just disinterested or just, I don't know, some kind of feelings, and I just don't feel like doing anything at all except for sleeping. So I went through a little bit of that, but I'm okay. I'm all right. And I told you guys I was going to tell you just, I guess, some stuff that's been going on. First of all, I signed up for a 30-day free trial of Amazon Prime because I was going to be ordering a bunch of things that we needed for the house off of Amazon, and I figured might as well get free shipping on that, right? So my order total came to $77, and it was divided into 3 shipments, which is normal, I guess, because they're not all coming from the same place. I was here to receive the first and second shipment on the 3rd day for the final shipment. I was not here, and just so happens that that package was stolen from my front porch. This is not the first package that I have had stolen, and I'm sure it will not be the last. Hopefully, I'm going to find a way to, I was told that I could go on UPS or FedEx and request that I get signature confirmation and get text alerts and things like that. So I'm going to try to implement those. But I have learned from YouTube, from other people who have had this happen to them with more valuable items, that doesn't stop a thief. If your mail carrier happens to be a dishonest person, or your delivery driver, or, maybe someone is just, I don't know, they will sign your name and take your products, and you have no proof that it wasn't you, because it's not like the delivery people take a picture of you and have something to match. I feel like those are extra steps that they could do to ensure that we are actually receiving our packages. So I don't know. I contacted Amazon. They gave me a $10 Goodwill refund, which was less than half of what I had spent on this final package. So they told me to contact them again if it hadn't arrived in another business day, because I just realized that that's crooked, and that's driving me crazy now. Because sometimes I guess drivers will mark things as delivered when it hasn't been. At this point, I'm pretty sure that it's just been stolen, and I asked them if there was anything that could be done, because I would like to reorder the product, but I used my gift cards that I earned online to buy this stuff, and it's just like personal hygiene stuff, right? But since they only refunded partial, I don't have enough to buy it again, and the whole point of me using these gift cards was because we didn't have the extra money to spend, even though this is stuff that we need to buy right now isn't really, it was, you know what I'm trying to say? So I don't know what they're going to do about it. But I have a surprise for the thieves, because I'm tired of this. I have lost many things. Most of them are free products. I can't think of anything that I didn't receive that I purchased with actual my money. It was either gift cards, which is still my money because I do the stuff to earn the good gift cards, right? But I also get a lot of free products from different websites and things. I won a contest, and I had that prize was stolen from me. So I decided that I had had enough, and so I am filling an Amazon box up with garbage, and I've been cleaning my cat litter box out into it, and who knows what else I might throw into that box. I'm going to weigh it down so they think that it's nice and heavy, and I'm going to leave it on my front porch so that when they take it home and they open it, they have a nice little surprise, because I'm tired of it. And I realize that maybe depending on what kind of person they are, they might retaliate. But if it comes down to that, I guess the cops will have to be involved. And I put up an announcement on my online communities. Like, we have a neighborhood website thing. It's called Next Door Neighbor or whatever. But I put up an alert on there telling all my neighbors that there are people stealing packages off your porch, so just be on the lookout. But yeah, I'm sick of it. Like, I can't stand a thief. I really can't stand a thief. When people work their butts off to have what they have and people just come along and think that they could just take it, it really, really bothers me, and I've had enough of it. So I'm going to have a little bit of fun with it, at least. I don't know. I'm not normally the person to get revenge, but I don't know. I'm going to. Anyway, so what else did I want to tell you guys about? We hired a new employee at the job. My butt really hurts. If you have watched the giveaway announcement yet, you'll know that I'm sitting on a shop vac right now because the kittens have destroyed my chair. So work is going okay. Like I said, the shift, I was supposed to get off at 3:30, and the coworker that was supposed to be in at 3:30 didn't show up. And then I was like, did she know she was working? And my manager stayed with me so that I didn't have to do the shift alone. Excuse me. And we kept trying to call her and text her and call her. And finally, on the 6th or 7th call, she answered the phone, and it was very obviously that she was sleeping. And I guess she confused the schedules. She was looking at next week's schedule, and she thought that she was the overnight shift, and she was actually the 3:30 to 10 shift. So she woke up, and it took her about another hour or so to get to work. So it wasn't so bad. It was a really slow day, so it was cool, and I made a few extra tips being there for a little longer, so it was all right. But you know, I had planned to come home and shoot that video, and I didn't do it because I was exhausted by the time I got home. And me and Eric made dinner, and then I took a shower and went to bed. I was tired. Eric has been, I guess his boss asked him yesterday if he knew of anyone who needed a job, because he's trying to get another crew together and then give Eric that crew so he can start sending him out on his own jobs. And that is what he's been looking for. He's been waiting for that for so long. So, and actually he was planning on talking to his boss about it yesterday. And when I got home and I asked him if he got a chance to talk to his boss, he said he didn't have to, because his boss talked to him, and he says it's kind of funny how it always seems to happen that way. Like, when he gets to the point where he's ready to go to his boss and talk about something, it's like his boss can sense it and he talks to him instead, you know. But yeah, that would be awesome. So Eric was asking me actually today if I still wanted to work with him, and I'm a little torn, because I like my job well enough, you know, and I wouldn't want to leave my manager / friend hanging. But I have always wanted to work with Eric. It would definitely be more convenient in terms of transportation, and I would definitely be making more money, but it is also a very strenuous job. It's labor intensive. I do have issues with my back and my neck, so I'm a little concerned about that. And the fact that if Eric ever had to take a day off work for whatever reason, that would mean that I have to take a day off work, so we'd be missing 2 incomes there. And just the fact of having to, you know, leave my job, that causes anxiety for me, and I wouldn't want to leave my manager hanging. Of course, I know she'd be able to find somebody else and all that, but I would feel really guilty, actually. And then what if it doesn't work out at Eric's job, you know? Like, what? Do I go back to my job? I don't know. So, what else? I may shoot another video after this one, because I got a comment on one of my videos the other day, and I kind of wanted to make a video about it. It was on one of my depression videos, and it was from a husband who was, I guess, his wife is going through depression, and he was kind of at the point where he couldn't take it anymore. And something he said inside his comment, I wouldn't say it upset me. Like, I'm not angry about it, but I wanted to kind of clarify what I meant, because he was responding to something I said in that do's and don'ts of loving someone with depression video. So I kind of wanted to talk about that. So maybe I will shoot that video. I don't know if I'm sure there's lots of things that I always want to talk to you guys about, and then I always forget when I get on camera. And I haven't learned my lesson to write these things down yet, but I don't know. I may take a nap today because, like I said, I don't have to be at work until 5, and there's really nothing for me to do here. I did do my 4th ship shop the other day. I made a little over $9 for that and no tip. And it was a customer that I had shopped for before, so I mean, but that's all right. I was on my way home, and it wasn't a big deal. I would like to try to do that more. I say that every time, and every time I get like a day off, I'm like, I want to relax today. But I really don't do anything when I'm at home. I sit on YouTube, and it's sad. Like, we'll wash laundry and maybe like make lunch for the week. And then it's just on YouTube unless we have other things that we need to do. But so I'm really excited about the video that I just posted announcing the giveaway winners. I'm very happy with who won. I wish that I could have done more, because there are definitely people who have been a huge support for me and I've become friends with, and I would have liked for them to have won, but I've got to play fair, you know. And so I do, of course, plan to do another giveaway at the next milestone, and hopefully they'll win that time. I did receive another Low Acre Insider box from Low Acre, and I was so disappointed in this box, because it was basically all hazelnut products, and like one cappuccino, which tasted oddly like cheese to me, and then 1 cocoa and milk. And I tried everything in the other box, and the only ones that we liked were the dark chocolate ones. The rest of them were just weird. They were just so weird. So we've been like giving them to co-workers and stuff like that, because I don't want them to go to waste, you know. So anything else that I can think of? No. Yeah, no. Oh, I found out when I was at work 2 days ago, I believe, that the building that I work in has been destroyed by a tornado twice. That is crazy. Like, I am terrified of tornadoes, but also very fascinated with them. Like, I spent a week binge watching this guy, Pesos something. Pesos Hank Pesos. I don't know. He does video, storm chasing videos and stuff like that. Binge watched his channel for a week, and a bunch of other people's channels that do storm chasing. I've always wanted to see a tornado from a safe distance, or even close up, as long as I had someplace underground to hide. Totally fascinates me. I've had lifelong recurring dreams about tornadoes. They used to terrify me, the dreams. I used to be terrified in my dreams. Now I'm like really excited when they come around, and I actually let them like overtake me now. I don't know how I've managed to do that, but I have. So learning, and I was actually joking with my manager a few weeks ago when there was a big storm. I was off and she was at work. And I asked her where she would hide, and this is before I knew that it had been hit before, where she would hide if a tornado came through. Like, that's when I go, if I'm working somewhere or living somewhere, I always try to figure out, as soon as I'm there, where I would hide if a tornado came through. It's just a thing that I do. There's nowhere in this house that I could hide that's safe. Nowhere. So that scares me. But, so the only place at the store would be the freezer, and that would be very uncomfortable. But yeah, and then I found out that it's actually been hit twice by tornadoes, so that was kind of crazy. But yeah, anyway, I guess that's it. I guess so. So I'm gonna hop off here. I need to charge my phone because I've ran out my battery shooting these videos. But yeah, you may see another video from me. I probably won't post it today, but I'll try to record it today. I have Sunday off. I thought I had this weekend off. I don't. I have Sunday off. And then next week, I have Saturday and Sunday off. So I'm excited for that. All right. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. I hope that, I don't know what I was going to say there. Total blank out. All right. I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye.